a little update, like tell you guys how we came to be where we are. Are you telling the vlog hi? Okay. But yes, both of my children are awake and they are both doing their thing. I have you guys sitting on a candle, so if you see smoke, it's like where the smoke is.
We have Facebook.
Go on, you gotta take turns. Go on. Mommy's filming. Go play. Go on, sis, go play. Yeah, you can play with your skater. Go play in the kitchen with it. But I wanted to get on here and tell you guys like our story, kind of. I really didn't know how to do this, but felt like we should have done it to begin with, like at the very beginning of my channel. But I didn't even think about it, so I was just like, you know what, let's tell them who we are, what we're about, stuff like that. So my name is Barbara Bennett. I am 21 years old. I have 2 children of my own, and I'm pregnant with my 3rd. I adopted my younger brother. Well, I'm in the process of adopting my younger brother. My grandparents raised me. My mom and my biological dad lost custody of me and my sister. Go play. Whenever we were very young, and my grandparents got custody of us and then adopted us, and they raised us as their own. Then my mama passed away whenever I was 13 years old, and then it got really hard. My papa is very old. He's like 75, 76, I can't remember. He always tells me he's 65. Every birthday he's 65. But anyways, my papa was raising me and my sister alone. It was just him and my older brother Paul, who was my uncle but then became my brother whenever my grandparents adopted me and my sister. And then my papa was like a super like strict person. Like he, are you copycatting me?
No.
Go play. Go on, go play. Anyways, he was very strict. He was very like sheltered. He was very old-fashioned.
Mommy, Band-Aid.
I don't have any Band-Aids. Here, mommy, kiss it. There you go. Anyways, my papa was very old-fashioned, very strict. He had me and my sister very sheltered. We went to private school. We didn't go to public school until I was in 8th grade because he was just so backwards. Like, I don't know, he was just very, I don't know, he was just really like, he wanted it to be the way he wanted it, if that makes sense. But then I went to public school whenever I was in 8th grade, so I was probably, I don't know, like 13,
Mommy.
14. No, mommy's gonna sit right here. You go play, like here, mommy, turn it around. Go on. Anyways, I went to public school whenever I was in 8th grade. I was probably like 13 or 14. I don't really remember how old I was. My sister, she was in 7th grade, so she was a grade below me because she's a year younger than I am. And if you hear like a lot of background noise, it's because I like Kevin Gates playing in the background because I love Kevin Gates. But anyways, in 8th grade, I went to public school. I had made a Facebook for the first time ever whenever I was in 6th grade. And that is how me and Michael came to know each other. He sent me, or I sent him, we became friends on Facebook. And we would talk on Facebook. We had never met, we had never seen each other in real life. So it was kind of sketchy at first because we were like, okay, are these people, like, is this a real person that I'm talking to? Is this person really my age? Type thing. And then I didn't actually meet him or see him until I got into high school, which was because he was a grade ahead of me. So I was in 8th grade, he was in 9th grade. So the way my school set up, I was in middle school. He was in high school for his first year. I was in my last year of middle school. So we didn't see each other or nothing like that until I got into 9th grade. And then he didn't talk to me. We would talk on the phone. We would call each other, we would text, we would Snapchat, we would do all that. We would do all of that, and then he would ditch me for some other girl, or he would, you know, he would get with some other girl, or he didn't want to talk to me or whatever. He just wanted to stay friends with me. And then I got fed up with it, so I got into a relationship with someone else, and I moved on. Didn't even think about, you know, I didn't even think about becoming anything with Michael because he didn't seem interested. Stop, stop, stop. Go, stop, stop. Go play nice over there. Go play nice. You can't push Sissy up against that. But anyways,
Mommy, I used it.
no, Sissy's using it. Go play with toys. It's Sissy's turn. You had the phone the whole time she was napping. Go on. Go on. Sis, go sit down. Go sit over here.
Wait, I said here.
Okay, that's fine. Go on. Stop fighting over nothing. Go on, sis. But anyways, what I was saying, I got in a relationship with someone else. I didn't really want to have anything with Michael because I was like, he's not interested, he doesn't like me, blah 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 blah. And then I got out of this relationship with the guy that I was with, and I was with that guy for probably, I can't remember. I think I was with him for like 2 or 3 years, almost 3 years or something like that. I don't know. But, don't touch. But I was like so upset, so heartbroken, whatever. And then at the time I was 16, or no, I was 17. I think I had just turned 17 that year. And then I messaged Michael on Facebook because my sister was like, you know, send him a friend request, become friends with him. I know he likes you. I know you like him. Start talking to him, blah, blah, blah. And then, I did. I sent him a friend request on Facebook again because we had somehow became unfriends or whatever. And then I started talking to him again, and then that was in July 2016. Or it might have been June 2016. I think it was June or July. We started talking. We were talking and just like going out on little dates. He would come and get me, and we would double date with him and one of his friends and my sister, and we would go fishing, we would go night fishing, we would go, you know, to the movies, we would do all that. We would just hang out with each other. It was cool. And then I would pick him up from school, for school in the mornings, and then I would take him home. My papa didn't know that, but I did. Just because I was wanting to, I don't know, I just wanted to spend time with him. I wanted him to hang out with me. I had another friend, her name was Savannah. Go on, go play. Go on. No, you're not playing right there. Sorry, go play on the table or something. But anyways, what I was saying, I had a friend, Savannah, and she picked him up every day, and I kind of got jealous about it, and I was like, oh, I can pick him up. I can take him to school or whatever. Because I didn't want him and her to like get close and become anything. Which she had a boyfriend at the time, but I wasn't aware of. Or I wouldn't have been like that. But I later found out that she was with somebody, so I didn't care. And then we were just talking. Like, we wasn't dating, we wasn't an item, we were just talking. And getting to know each other. And then on August, I don't remember the day exactly. I think it was either August 28th. I think it was August 28th. Or it might have been August 18th. I can't remember the day. But that's whenever we was officially dating. And that's whenever we decided that, you know, this is time to, we're something now. And we dated and we were doing good. Everything was cool. After that, I wrecked my car. Michael came to the hospital, and he stayed with me until like 3 o'clock in the morning, him and his mom. And then we went back to his house that day because I wasn't allowed to go to school. I wasn't supposed to sleep or anything. I had to like stay up so long, and then I had to wake up every so many hours because they thought I had a concussion. Well, I did have a concussion where I hit my head on somewhere in the car. But anyways, he came up there and he stayed with me, and yeah, like we went back to his house that night, and my sister went to his house too, but she ended up sleeping on the couch, I'm pretty sure. And after that, we was together until December, and then in December 2016, I woke up one morning and I had bought the pregnancy test for a friend. Like my friend thought that we're not friends now, but my friend at the time thought that she could be pregnant, and she was dating Michael's best friend. So she was like, oh, my period's late, whatever. But she ended up not needing it. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep it. And then I woke up one morning and I was like, you know, I don't know why, but I just want to take it. So I was like, I know it's going to be negative, but I want to take it anyways, just for the fun of it. And I took the pregnancy test. It was December 5th, the day that I took it. And then I sat there and I peed on the stick, and I set it on the floor, and then I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I finished going to the bathroom, and then I, wiped, got up, and then I looked back down, and I seen that it was positive. And I freaked out because my papa always told me that if you got pregnant in high school that I was going to kick you out. I don't know if he actually, if that's what he was going to do, or if that's just what he said to keep it from happening, because he wanted to scare me into not having unprotected sex. So yeah, and I found out that I was pregnant. I texted Michael immediately and I was like, hey, I need you to get up. Hey, wake up, because he hadn't woke up yet and he hadn't talked to me, so I knew he was sleeping. So I messaged his mom and I was like, hey Kim, I need you to wake Michael up. I have something I need to tell him. And she was like, okay, and she had no idea. I did not tell her then. She had no idea. And she woke Michael up, and Michael said that she was acting all happy and oh, Michael, you need to wake up. Your girlfriend has got something that she needs to talk to you about. And he woke up, and then I sent him a picture of the pregnancy test, and he didn't believe me. He was like, yeah, right. And I was like, okay. So he was like, send me a picture of, he didn't think that the picture that I was sending him was me. He thought that I had got it off of Google or something. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I was wearing his underwear at the time to sleep in, because he had given me some of his clothes to keep, every couple does. And his hoodie, I had it, the whole works or whatever. And I was wearing his underwear, so I sent the picture next to the band of underwear so he could see that that was his underwear. And then he believed me and was like, oh my gosh. And then he came over to my house and he told his mom, and his mom was crying, didn't know what to think. She actually thought that it was a joke, because me and him had played so many jokes on her throughout our friendship, saying, oh, even though we had never hung out, even though we had never seen each other in person, we had never done anything like that, we were just joking, and told her, oh, this girl's pregnant, and you know what I mean, I told her whatever. And then she came over to my house. My papa I didn't know him. I didn't tell him. He didn't know at the time. And then I was so scared to tell anybody, because I was afraid that my papa was going to find out and kick me out, because I had nowhere that I could go. Michael's mom was like, don't tell anyone yet. Michael was like, don't tell anyone yet until we can figure out where you're going to live. So we wanted to have a plan B in case my papa really did kick me out, because I didn't want to just be left high and dry. I had no vehicle. I did have a job. I was working at McDonald's. But it wasn't it was just high school, you know what I mean? It was just 20, 30 hours a week. It wasn't anything. It was just extra money for, at the time I had a car, but I ended up wrecking it, so I didn't have a car anymore. So I would just use that money for gas, or just random stuff that I wanted to buy, breakfast before school, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And then, we ended up telling my papa, well, after, we ended up telling my papa that me and Michael wanted to get married. And my papa is very, very, very old-fashioned. So Michael came to the house, and he asked my papa, you know, is it okay if I marry your daughter? And my papa was like, sure. He really liked Michael from the start, but be quiet. He really liked Michael from the start. He always liked Michael, really. He acted like he didn't at first because Michael did have tattoos. Michael was 17 and he had tattoos, so my papa was like, but my papa was just old-fashioned. And, yeah. But, where am I at? Let me think. We told my papa that we wanted to get married. As soon as Michael and his mom left that night, after we had decided we were going to get married, the next day on December 6th.
What's that? What's that?
I don't know, baby.
That door.
The door's broken.
That door.
Go play. Go on. Go play. You too, sis. Go play. But anyways, me and my papa was in his living room. I was sitting in the chair, and he was standing up like he was going to go into his bathroom, because that house only had one bathroom in it. And he turned his back to me and he said, Barbara, you're not pregnant, are you? And I was like, damn it. In my head I was like, oh my god, he knows. So I was like, I can't lie because he'll know that I'm lying. And I was like, yeah, I am. And he was like, okay. And then that was like the end of it. We didn't talk about it anymore until after me and Michael got married. And then me and Michael got married on December 6th. Michael moved in with me like December 7th or that weekend. He moved into my papa's house with me. My papa did not kick me out. He just wanted me and Michael to, you know, be serious about this and take care of ourselves and everything like that. He wanted Michael to, you know, step up and work while I was pregnant, and then after I had the baby, he wanted me to stay home with the baby. You know, he was so old-fashioned. He was just down our throats about everything. So my papa would come and get Michael from work at the time. He was working at Wendy's, because I mean, we were still in high school. There wasn't a whole lot that we could do because we were still going to school. But the little bit of money that we did have, you know, we used it for our baby. And then my papa ended up helping us get a car, which was my first actual, like, my car, which was in my name, like it was mine. And it was a white Nissan Sentra. I loved that car. It was so good on gas, as long as you had it in eco mode. But and then my papa helped us get this trailer that we're living in now, and he helped us pay for it and everything like that. We sit like an, okay, sorry, I had to delete stuff to make more room on my camera.
Mommy, what's that?
We will watch it in a minute. Mommy will let you watch it in a minute. Okay? Whenever I edit it. Okay?
You get done?
Not yet. Mommy still has to talk to the camera, where they want to know more about us, so I'm going to tell them all about our family. And how me and Dada met, and how you became born.
My picture, my baby.
Yeah, go ahead. Get in the shot. Here, go ahead. Can you guys see his belly? He wants to do a picture of his belly. Okay, all done. They've seen your belly. He wants to copycat me because I do that with my belly where there's a baby in it. No, Sissy doesn't want to turn. Sissy's cool. Anyways, where was I at? My papa helped us get this car that we had. My papa helped us get this trailer that we live in now. And then we had Xavier. I wasn't working. I was pregnant, like humongously pregnant. It was summertime. I was due in August, so it was hot and I did not want to do anything. I was so pregnant. It was just me and Michael living here.
My picture, my arm.
Hang on, baby. Hang on. But we had Xavier, and then we ended up, some stuff happened in our relationship that I don't really want to talk about. Like, it wasn't the greatest, and I don't want to reminisce on that. But me and Michael ended up breaking up. We were broken up from, you're going to have to move. Go on. Go play over there. Go. Anyways, me and Michael ended up breaking up in like December or October 2017. Go on, y'all. Y'all are killing me. Go play. And then, anyways, we ended up breaking up in like December 27. No, not December. It was like October 2017. We ended up getting back together that April of 2018. We got back together April 2018 on Michael's birthday. I took Xavier over there to see him, and then that day I just spent the whole day with him because it was his birthday and I wanted him to be able to see his kid. And yeah, we ended up getting back together on that day. And then after that we had Kate. We found out we were pregnant with Cadence. It was like a big, like, oh my gosh, like we were not ready. We just got back together. We was working on our marriage. We were working on being better. We was working on bettering our marriage in every way possible. And then boom, we were having another baby. We was not prepared at all, but we made it work. Leave her alone. We made it work, and then after that we ended up moving out of this trailer and moving up to where my papa lives now, which we call the brick house. We lived there for 5 months. Sis was born December 2018, and then we lived up there from January 2018 all the way until January, February, March, April. We lived there until April or May, and then my mom had talked, my biological mother had talked me into, like, she wanted us to move in with her, and she wanted us to go live down there in Wolf County where she lives now. Go play. Go play. Yeah, go play. She wanted us to live with her and save money. Michael wanted to work with my stepdad, and that's what he, like, his name's Tim, that's what he would be. He got a good job offer from him. I wouldn't be working if we were down there. And whenever we moved down there, it was good for a couple weeks, and then it just kind of didn't work. Like, it just didn't work. We took 2 families and we just like smushed them all into one house. We had different rules, different expectations, different goals in life, different ways of doing things, and it was just hard, and we butt heads a lot. I felt like I couldn't talk to my mother. I felt like I couldn't talk to anybody. I felt like I was just trapped because I was so far away from everything I knew. Like, everybody that I knew before, everybody that I had been friends with, all my family was here in Rock Castle. And moving 2.5 hours away from that was very hard because I did not know anybody down there besides my mom and my stepdad and my younger brother. So yeah, it was really hard. Michael wasn't working a whole lot, so we didn't really have a lot of money like we thought we was gonna. So after we figured out how it was gonna be down there, we just kind of was like, okay, we don't really like this anymore. This is not where we want to be. So we moved back up here into this trailer. Me and my mother do not talk anymore. We're not on speaking terms. I don't know why, but she's just how she is, and she's never gonna be different, so we just don't talk. So yeah, Michael and me moved back up here into this trailer in July 2018, or no, 2019. It was last summer we moved back. So I guess I got my dates kind of mixed up. Hey! Hold on. Sorry. You're okay, baby. You're okay. Somebody needs to lay back down. We're in AP, so it's when we had to discipline, had to break up a fight, had to lay a baby down. Gosh. If you hear her crying, it's just because she doesn't really want to lay down and go to sleep, but she is so tired that she really needs to nap for at least another an hour or something, you know what I mean? She needs to sleep for a little while so that way she's not so grouchy. But anyways, we moved back into this trailer in July of last year. And then we was just kind of struggling like for everything. Like we were just really struggling. I couldn't find a job anywhere. It seemed like there was no place hiring. Michael couldn't really find a job anywhere either. It seemed like there was no places hiring. But we made it work. We survived. We still are not doing, you know, the greatest. We have basically started over our whole life again. Like we just started completely over. I lost so much stuff at my mom's. Like I lost a ton of Tupperware and rugs and baskets and just household items that I wanted to keep. But the way that we moved, we left and we didn't really have anybody to help us move. So my sister's boyfriend at the time helped us move on this trailer that he had, but it wasn't like it was a trailer for a razor. So it wasn't like a moving trailer, so we had to like work with that. So we had to leave a lot of stuff. We just got what was most important, like beds, cribs, dressers, TVs, clothes, stuff like that, stuff that we had to have. And then we moved back up here, and that's why we don't have a whole lot now. But we'll get there, like it'll be fine. We'll get through it. Michael is like, I don't know, he's just an amazing husband and I love him so much. He is my best friend. He is my rock. I honestly would not have known all the stuff that I know now if it wasn't for him and his family teaching me and helping me and, you know, just molding me into the person that I am now, along with myself doing the same things. But, you know, having help throughout this past year is what got us by. But going into 2020, I am just really excited for this year to see where we go, see what happens, and all that. And I am so excited to bring you guys along with us. So now that we are up to date on everything, and you guys know how me and Michael met, you know how all that went down, I just want to, you know, like, this is it. Like, welcome to our life. Welcome to how it is. So yeah, I hope you guys stick around and I hope you guys enjoy my vlogs. This is the end of the vlog. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Dada. You want to talk about Dada?
Yeah.
How old are you?
Dada.
How old are you?
Xavier.
You're Xavier? Yeah. How old is Xavier? Show me how many fingers.
2.
How old is Sissy?
Sissy, what?
What color is your shirt?
Yellow.
No. What color is your shirt? Your shirt. Your shirt is... Look.
I got yellow.
Yeah, what color is this?
Red.
What color is this?
Blue.
What color is this?
Green.
What color is that? Wood. Wood.
I got wood.
Yeah, on that wood. What's your favorite food?
Gravy.
Gravy. Whose gravy is your favorite? Mama Linda's?
Mama
Mama Linda's. Do you love going to Mama's house?
I eat my food all gone.
You do eat your food all gone. Can you tell the vlog bye? Can you say bye, guys?
Bye, guys.
Say see you in the next one.
Next one.
Wave at them. Wave.